Did you know there are things you can't bring on a cruise anymore? You might think you know the rules: alcohol, oversized bags, maybe even drones. But there's one ban that will completely change the way you think about cruising. Imagine being told you can't bring something you thought was an absolute necessity. You'll want to stick around because these new bans are shocking, and one of them might even make you rethink your next vacation. Trust me, you won't believe what's on the list. Stick with me as we dive into 15 new bans that you need to know before your next cruise. You won't want to miss this, especially if you're planning to set sail soon. Get ready to rethink your packing list. Cruising has come a long way over the years, and so have the rules. As technology advances, environmental concerns grow, and safety becomes an even higher priority. Cruise ships have become more regulated. What was once acceptable on board is now restricted to ensure a better experience for everyone. These changes aren't just about rules, they're about making your cruise safer, more enjoyable, and sustainable for the future. The bans you'll hear about are designed with your well-being in mind, ensuring you have a smoother and more secure journey while protecting the environment we all love to explore. The list of banned items. Number 1. Selfie drones. Let's kick things off with selfie drones. Something many of us have wanted to take on our cruises for that perfect aerial shot. However, cruise lines have now banned them. Why? Safety and privacy concerns. These drones can be a major distraction in operational areas on the ship. Imagine a drone hovering around when the crew is trying to perform critical tasks, or even worse, near the bridge or engine room. Not only can this interfere with operations, but it can also put your safety and the ship's security at risk. But it's not just about safety. Drones can also cause disruptions in crowded public spaces. If you're at a scenic lookout or on the deck enjoying the view, the last thing you want is a drone buzzing overhead, interfering with the peaceful vibe. Plus, there are privacy concerns, as some passengers may not be comfortable with their photos or videos being taken without permission. So, while those aerial shots might look amazing on Instagram, leave the drone at home for your next cruise. There are still plenty of incredible views to enjoy without the need for high-tech gadgets getting in the way. Banned items. Number 2. Hoverboards and electric scooters. Hoverboards and electric scooters may seem like fun ways to get around, but cruise lines have banned them for a good reason. Safety. These devices are a serious risk in the narrow hallways and tight spaces on most cruise ships. With limited space, they can easily cause accidents, especially when the ship is rocking in rough seas. Imagine zooming down a hallway only to lose control or crash into someone. It's not just about the inconvenience, it's about the potential for injury. High speeds and unpredictable motion in a moving environment make these devices more dangerous than they seem. Plus, the smooth surfaces and crowded decks don't offer much traction, leading to an increased risk of falls. For your safety and the safety of others, it's best to leave hoverboards and scooters at home. Stick to walking, or use the ship's provided transportation to get around. No need for high-speed gadgets when you're out at sea. Personal watercraft, jet skis, etc. Number 3. Personal watercraft, like jet skis, are banned on many cruise ships due to their significant environmental impact. While these watercraft can be thrilling to use, they pose serious risks to marine life and fragile ecosystems. Many popular cruise destinations, especially those with coral reefs, have strict local laws that prohibit the use of such devices to protect these delicate environments. Jet skis can disturb the natural habitats of underwater species, causing long-term damage to coral reefs and disrupting the peace of marine life. The noise and high speeds can also interfere with the natural rhythms of wildlife, causing stress to sea creatures and altering their behavior. Cruise lines have embraced these bans to ensure they're not contributing to the degradation of beautiful coastal areas and ecosystems. Instead of using personal watercraft, consider renting a guided boat tour or exploring other eco-friendly activities that still allow you to enjoy the water without harming it. For large coolers and alcohol. Bringing your own large coolers and alcohol on board a cruise is now banned, and for good reason. Cruise lines want to ensure safety and fairness for all passengers. When people bring their own alcohol, it's harder for the crew to monitor consumption, which can lead to overdrinking and potential incidents. Imagine a situation where someone drinks too much without the ship's staff knowing. It could lead to dangerous behavior or accidents, especially in crowded public areas. On top of that, the ship wants to make sure everyone's experience is equal, so no one is bringing in excessive amounts of alcohol that could disrupt the cruise for others. To keep things fun, fair, and safe, cruise lines provide plenty of options for drinks on board. So, leave the coolers and bottles at home and enjoy what the cruise has to offer. 5. Smoking in public areas. Smoking in public areas on cruise ships has become increasingly restricted, with many ships now offering smoke-free zones throughout the vessel. This shift is largely due to health concerns and changing passenger preferences. Many guests are sensitive to smoke, and with cruise ships being relatively confined spaces, it's essential to ensure that everyone can enjoy fresh air without the risks associated with secondhand smoke. Cruise lines are now focusing on creating healthier environments by limiting smoking to designated areas only. This helps protect non-smokers from the harmful effects of tobacco and creates a more comfortable atmosphere for all passengers. With the rise of smoke-free areas, cruisers can enjoy their time on board without the disruption or discomfort of smoke lingering in public spaces. For smokers, the designated areas ensure they can still indulge while respecting others' comfort. If you're enjoying these surprising cruise bans, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more insider tips. Stay tuned as we dive into the banned items 6. You won't want to miss it. Pool noodles and inflatable floats, the number 6 banned items. Pool noodles and large inflatable floats are now banned on many cruise ships due to overcrowding and safety concerns. These oversized toys can take up valuable space in the pool, making it difficult for everyone to enjoy the water. With so many people in one area, it increases the risk of accidents, especially when the pool area is already crowded. Additionally, large floats can create water hazards by blocking exits or obstructing lifeguards' view of the pool. To ensure a safer and more enjoyable experience for everyone, cruise lines have opted to limit these types of pool toys. Banned items 7. Sharp objects and knives. Sharp objects and knives are banned on cruise ships for strict safety reasons. These items pose a significant risk of accidents, especially in a crowded, high-traffic environment like a cruise ship. Even something as simple as a kitchen knife could cause injury if mishandled or misused. Cruise lines want to minimize the chances of accidents, especially in tight spaces, where a slip or bump could lead to serious harm. Additionally, there's always the potential for sharp objects to be used improperly, leading to safety and security concerns. To ensure everyone's safety, cruise lines have banned these items from being brought on board. Unregistered service animals, number 8. The regulation of service animals on cruise ships has become stricter, with many lines now requiring proper registration. This ensures that animals are fully trained and meet health and safety standards. The growing need for registration stems from concerns about allergies, fears of animals, and overall passenger comfort. Many passengers may have severe allergic reactions or phobias, and it's crucial to create a safe environment for everyone. By enforcing registration, cruise lines can better accommodate service animals, ensuring they don't disrupt the experience for others. If you're traveling with a service animal, be sure to register it in advance to avoid any issues on board. Number 9. Weapons and firearms. Weapons and firearms are strictly banned on cruise ships to ensure the safety of both passengers and crew. Cruise lines have a zero-tolerance policy when it comes to weapons, as they can pose serious dangers in a confined space like a cruise ship. Even something as small as a pocket knife can be a safety hazard if misused, especially in stressful or crowded situations. The presence of firearms or other weapons could escalate conflicts or lead to accidents. To maintain a secure environment for everyone on board, these strict policies are enforced, making sure that the focus remains on a safe, enjoyable cruise experience. Banned items number 10. Spray paint and aerosol products. Spray paint and aerosol products are banned on cruise ships primarily for fire safety and air quality concerns. Aerosol cans contain flammable substances, and in the confined spaces of a cruise ship, even a small spark can lead to serious danger. These products also release fumes that can be harmful in poorly ventilated areas, affecting both passenger and crew health. To prevent potential fire hazards and maintain clean, breathable air, cruise lines have made these items off-limits. It's a precautionary measure to ensure everyone's safety and comfort, keeping the environment secure and healthy for all on board. 11. Non-essential electronics in cabins. Non-essential electronics, especially loud or large devices, are banned in cruise ship cabins to maintain a peaceful and relaxing atmosphere. These items can create disruptive noise, making it difficult for other guests to enjoy their cabins and common areas. Whether it's a large speaker or a gaming console, the noise can travel easily in close quarters, disturbing passengers who are seeking rest or quiet time. Cruise ships are designed to be tranquil retreats, and loud electronics disrupt that experience. To ensure a more restful and enjoyable stay for everyone, cruise lines enforce this ban, encouraging passengers to be considerate of others' comfort. Number 12. Non-permitted electronic cigarettes. E-cigs. Non-permitted electronic cigarettes, e-cigs, are restricted in public areas on many cruise ships due to health concerns and passenger comfort. While some cruise lines allow vaping in designated areas, using e-cigarettes outside these zones can disrupt the environment for others. Many passengers are sensitive to the vapor, and others may have respiratory issues or allergies, making it important to limit where e-cigs can be used. By enforcing designated vaping areas, cruise lines ensure that everyone can enjoy their time on board without being affected by smoke or vapor. This policy keeps the ship comfortable and considerate for all passengers. Number 13. Large or unattended luggage. Large or unattended luggage is banned in common areas on cruise ships to maintain clear passageways and ensure safety. Cruise ships have strict luggage policies, requiring that bags be kept in designated areas or stored in your cabin. The main reason for this is to keep escape routes and walkways clear, especially in the event of an emergency. In tight spaces, large bags can block access to safety exits, preventing quick evacuation. This policy is in place to make sure everyone on board can move swiftly and safely if needed, creating a more organized and secure environment for all passengers. Number 14. Certain foods, like exotic meats. Certain foods, especially exotic meats, are banned on cruise ships due to health regulations and concerns over contamination. These foods can pose a risk to passengers, as they may not meet the strict food safety standards required for transportation and storage on ships. Exotic meats, in particular, can carry pathogens or bacteria that are harder to control, increasing the risk of foodborne illness. Additionally, preserving these items on board can be challenging, as they often require specific refrigeration or handling conditions that are difficult to maintain in the cruise environment. To ensure passenger safety and meet international health standards, cruise lines prohibit these foods to prevent potential health risks, keeping your cruise experience safe and enjoyable for everyone. Number 15. Unauthorized parties or gatherings. Unauthorized parties or gatherings are banned on cruise ships to maintain safety and order. While it's tempting to throw an impromptu celebration, unregistered parties can quickly get out of hand, leading to disruptive behavior or unsafe situations. Cruise ships have strict guidelines in place to ensure everyone enjoys their experience in a secure environment. Unregulated gatherings can cause noise disturbances, block passageways, and even interfere with emergency protocols. By enforcing these bans, cruise lines ensure that all passengers can relax and enjoy their vacation without interruptions, and that the ship's operations run smoothly. It's all about respecting the cruise's rules to create a safe, comfortable atmosphere for everyone on board. Cruise ship regulations are in place to ensure everyone's safety, comfort, and the protection of the environment. From banning certain items to enforcing rules on behavior, These measures help maintain a smooth and enjoyable experience for all passengers. By following these regulations, we not only protect ourselves, but also preserve the incredible destinations we visit. What's the craziest thing you've ever seen banned on a cruise? Or maybe you've heard of a ban that took you by surprise. Drop your stories in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more cruise tips and secrets.